Hey, this is Abdevar from LickNRiff.com and it's time for another viewer request. And this time it's a fingerstyle arrangement I've made especially for you guys and girls of Britney Spears' Toxic. Now if you're surprised at this, just wait until you hear it. I've worked really hard on this arrangement to make it as cool as possible. You're gonna have a lot of fun with this one, I can promise you that. First, let me play it and then we're gonna break it down lick by lick and we're gonna learn exactly how to play this with tabs on the screen and everything. But first, it goes like this. Okay, so this is an A minor, so you begin with A minor. You can either strum it or pick it, okay? Now, if you strum it and if you pick it, just mute it afterwards. If you pick it, I pick strings 1, 2, 3, and 5, and then I mute them again with the same fingers I used to pick them. If I strum it, then I strum, and then I use this part of my hand below the thumb to mute it. Okay, this part. So I pick and strum. I strum and mute. Okay, strum, mute. So got it? So it's either or. Okay, if you want to keep it purely fingerstyle, then just pick it. That's what I usually do. And then you play this. Okay. This is on the A string. You pick 2, okay, the B note, 2 on the second fret, 2 on the A string. Then hammer on to 3, pull off to 2, pull off to 0, hammer on to 2, hammer on to 3. Okay, one swift motion. 2, 3, 2, 0, 2, 3. Okay, just you pick only once. You pick the B note. Okay, the rest is this hand. The rest is hammer-ons and pull-offs. So 2, 3, 2, 0, 2, 3. Got it? And then the first half of it. You play again. You play 2, 3, 2, 0. Again, you only pick the B note. The rest is a hammer-on, pull-off, pull-off. Okay? So A minor, long line, shorter line. Okay, so that's the opening line. Then natural harmonics on 12 and 12 on the E and B strings. If you don't know how to produce natural harmonics, you just put a finger, any one of the fingers, on top of the steel fret, and you don't press the string, you just touch the string, okay? If you press the string, then you'll hear the note. Now you can play the notes, but I want them to ring on until I put my finger on 12 for the next line. Okay? So that's why I don't do this. Because, well, you can do it if it sounds good to you. I just like the natural harmonic touch here. Because it rings kind of more vibrantly than just a fretted note. Never mind, it's a matter of acoustics and personal preference. If you want to press the note, press it. If you don't know how to do a natural harmonic, again, take a finger, put it right on top of the steel string, on the steel fret, okay, on the 12th fret. Not on top of the wooden part of the fret where you press, on top of the steel part, okay? And pick it, then take the finger away, okay? Again, don't press the string, just touch it. If this is the string, you just touch it. You don't press it, you touch it, you cover it with your finger, then pick it, then take it off and let the string vibrate, okay? So, 12 and 12 on the E string, then the B string. Either natural harmonics, or you can play it. I think this is a bit too, I don't know, it kind of attacks the ear too much. And this is soft, that's why I prefer it. Then, on the B string, 13 pull off to 12, okay? So be prepared with the 12th string as well. And then 14 on the G string. Or 10 on the B string. But then this is kind of more comfortable than this. Or you can do this. I don't know, but it's the same string, so it gets the same sound. If you play two different strings, you get two different sounds. Because the G string is fatter than the B string, so you get two different types of sound. Okay, so I prefer to play the A note on the G string instead of on the B string on 10, but you can play 13, 12, 10 on the B string, or 13, 12 on the B string and 14 on the G string. Okay, so and I slide right down back to A minor. Okay, you don't have to slide. I like to slide. You don't have to. If it doesn't sound good to you, don't do it. So, okay, twice. You play this twice. Then the verse. The verse begins with A minor again. So it's it's basically A minor for the first two lines, or the first 4 licks. So it's A minor, you play the A minor chord, mute it again, and then 3rd string, 2nd string, then pull off, okay, pull off from 1 to 0, 3rd string again. That's it. Okay, so then A minor again, 3rd string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 2nd string, okay? All fingers are on. No pull-offs, no fingers off the string, nothing, just A minor all the way. Okay, so then A minor again. 3rd line is the same as the first line. You can change it a little. You can do this. Okay, pick the G string twice if you want. Doesn't matter, it's the same line. And the 4th line is the same as the second one. Okay, so it's 2 licks that repeat themselves. So first lick again. 2nd lick. First lick again. 2nd lick again. Okay, I bet it's a lot easier than you thought it is. Then C, and then this. Okay, you play the D string on 2, then G string, then your pinky on 4 on the D string, then take it back down, back off, down to 2 again. You don't take anything off of the chord, so it's D string, G string, 4, 2 on the D string, okay? Then E, just an E chord. You can pick the second, third, and fourth strings this time, okay? Instead of picking the E string again, so you get a lower sound, lower notes. And then it's 2 on the D string, open G string, 2 on the D string again, and then 2 on the G string, and the last A note returns us to the A minor chord. So it's you want to put the A minor chord on when you play the last note. Okay, so it's 2 on the D string, open G string, then 2 on the D string, then A minor, you play the G string, and then you play the A minor again, and you play the intro. Now I like to slide excuse me, into the E note on the D string. I like to slide into it just to add a little flavor. Okay? You don't have to. That's just what I do. Okay, so it's E. Okay? So from the top, slowly. Twice, and then you can slide into this again. Also. Now for the B part, the second half of the verse. You bar the 5th fret up to the D string. You leave the A string open and make this an A minor 7 chord. Okay, this is an A minor 7 chord. Now the strings you pick for this are strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay, along with the A bass. So you basically pick strings 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, just a basic A minor 7 chord. So you play the A bass, and then you play the chord, and then you add 7 on the B string. Okay, I like to play the chord throughout, and then 8 on the B string, and then you play 8 on the E string, and then you play the chord again with 8 still on the B string, and you pull off from 8 to 7, and then play just the bar on 5 again. Got it? Again. 5, 7, 8. 8 on the E string. 8, pull off to 7, 5. Got it? And then it's basically the same line with some notes picked twice, and instead of 8 on the E string, you play 7 on the E string. That's it. Instead of a C note, you play the B note. So so 5, 5, 7, then 7, 7, 8, 7 on the E string, then the pull off from 8 to 7, then 5 on all on the B string. Okay, so again. It's just C, 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 E. No, it's E7. Excuse me, got confused with the first part of the A part. So it's C, E7. So it's E with your pinky on 3 on the B string. Okay, so it's, and then it's B string, B string, E string, B string, with the B string on 3. So it's second string twice, first string, second string, and then 1 on the B string, which brings us back to A minor. Okay, it's a part of the chord. So C, and then E7, and then 1. Okay, a C note. So then we're back to A minor, and this time we don't play this. We play, okay, just an A5 chord for a second there. It's not a second actually; it's about 2 seconds. You play the A and D strings. Okay, the D string on 2 because you're still on the A minor chord. Okay, so okay, you play it 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, that's the rhythm. So again, no, you don't play the A minor chord. You just put it on and you play the A5. Okay, the 1 is enough to hint on an A minor chord. Okay, you don't play the A minor chord. You play E7, then the A5 right away. Okay, got it? Again. Okay, and you leave the C note ringing. Okay, try to hear. Okay, it's still ringing. Okay, it's still ringing in the background. Try to keep it ringing because it's interesting. Okay, so now we're at the chorus. The chorus goes like this. I'm gonna play it slowly. Okay, and then this again. Then this. Okay, and then an interval. Not an interval, I meant an interlude. An interval is this. Okay, it's the 5th chord is the 5th chord is an interval. This is an interlude. And then this again. Then okay, and you're back to the beginning. Okay, so 5 and 8 on the E string. Then 12 on the E string, not a natural harmonic this time, just the note, the E note, with the A bass. Okay, so, and then this, pull off from 10 to 8 on the E string. Then you put on a D minor shape. This is A minor, okay? D minor shape with first finger on 8 on the E string, 10 on the B string, 9 on the E string. This is A minor. I'm gonna show it in a second why this is A minor. But you play it. You play the C note on 8 again. Remember, you pulled off from 10, and then you put on the chord, and you play the 8 again with the A bass, and then you play the rest of the chord. You play the B string and the G string on 10 and 9. Now this is A minor, just a very, very simple way to calculate this instead of going over where you are in terms of bass notes. The complicated way is that this is its bass note and this is the octave. So this is an A bass, this is A minor, because it's a minor chord. The simpler way to calculate this is D minor, D sharp minor, E minor, F minor, F sharp minor, G minor, G sharp minor, A minor, okay, if you want to count. This is the simpler way, but it's a lot more, I don't know, it takes more time. So just take my word on it. This is A minor. 5, 8, 12, 10, 8, 8 with A bass again, put on the chord, rest of the chord. Okay? Then this. Now, put on the third and second fingers on 8 on the E bass and the B string. Okay? And you pick the B string, the G string, open G string, and the E bass. Now this is basically a C chord. Now this is a C5 chord because it's got no major or minor notes. So it's technically a C5, but you're playing C major because you're in the A minor scale, and in the A minor scale there's a C major chord. So the ear knows that this is a major. Then you need your first finger on 6 on the B string. Yeah. I was playing to his rhythm. So you play this, then 6 on the B string. Then put your third finger back on 8 on the B string, along with the pinky on 8 on the E string. So you've got 8, 8, and 8 on both E strings and the B string. And then you pick this. You pick both E and B strings. You can pick the G string as well if you want. Okay? Doesn't make any difference because it's still ringing because it's open. So 8, 6, 8 on the B and E strings. Got it? And then B7. Okay, just a normal B7 chord. And you play the bass, and then you play. Okay, E string, B and G strings together, E string again. Got it? And then B flat. Now you can play the G string alone, or you can play the B and G strings. No, doesn't sound right. Play the G and D strings, and then you play either the E string alone or with the B string, and then G and D strings again, then E and B strings again. Okay, or G, E, E, G, E strings, or harmonized. Okay, depends on what sounds good to you. You can also mix them. You can play this harmonized and just the E string alone. Okay, actually this sounds best. Okay, so I'm going to use that from now on. And don't forget to play the B flat bass on the first note, at least. You can play it along with more notes. Okay, sounds fine. So B7. And then, you want to hear it again? And then the same first line, starting from 12. Okay, up to here, up to the ending of the C lick. And then you put on the F major 7 chord on the open position, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, starting from the E string upwards. Okay, and you play the G string, the B string, then the entire chord. Okay, so it's, and then 3 on the B string with your pinky, take it off, you play the B string twice on 1, and on the second time you play the second and the third and fourth strings along with it. Okay, the rest of the chord without the E string. So it's, and then you play the G string and B strings again, then E. Okay, the entire chord. Then on the B string, 3, 1, 3. Okay, so you can use your first finger right here to bar the B string as well, because if you want to harmonize, you need to keep the G sharp note. Okay, this is a G sharp note. So you want to do this. Okay, if you want to harmonize. So don't take it off, just bar for a second and then take the bar off. Or you don't have to take the bar off, you can just add the pinky. Okay, if this is comfortable for you to keep going. So, but you're gonna have to take the bar off eventually because you need the E string, the open E string to end the line. So okay, so it's F major 7, 3, 1, 1, this again, G string, B string, then E, 3, 1, 3 on the B string, open E string. Okay. Now for the last lick we have to learn this. Okay? On the original it's just the bass notes. It's, but this is a fingerstyle arrangement, so I use octaves. A minor, and you play the bass, and then the rest of the chord. In any way you like, it doesn't matter what you play here. You can play this, or doesn't matter which chords, which strings you want to pick, as long as it's the bass and then the chord. And then this. It's the A and G strings, then the D and E strings. Okay, the A minor is still on. These are octaves. It's the same notes, an octave apart. So, and then C, the C chord, and you play the B string and the A string. Okay, that's it. So, and then this again. F major 7, E, and you guessed it, and you're done. Okay, let me play the chorus again. A minor, C, B7, flat. 12 again. F major 7. Octaves. Again. And you're done. Before you go, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've got a ton of lessons ready and I always try to make more of them. Go to the website, download the tab, everything is for free, but if you want to give something back anyway, there's a donation button. You can donate whatever you want to give back, and everything goes back to LickNRiff, into making time for making these lessons, for making the arrangements, practicing the arrangements, filming the lessons, editing the lessons, uploading the lessons, and reading the rest of the requests in search for another arrangement to make. Anyway, you go have fun with this, enjoy it, and practice it, and get it on your fingers, and impress your pals and your family and your imaginary friends and your dogs. They're impressed by music as well. As you can see, my dog is very, very impressed by the way I play this. Now, all I ask in return, by the way, for the free lessons is for you to share them and just let other people know that the channel is out there and that my lessons are out there for free for everyone who wants to learn them. I'll see you the next lesson. You go have fun. And of course, thank you very, very much for watching.